It's been 1 year since the election of President Donald Trump. Do Republicans have any regrets? Not really. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Well, Republicans and liberals across the nation had totally different reactions this week in the 1 year anniversary of the election of Donald Trump. Yesterday, Democrats gathered in certain cities across the U.S. to scream at the sky in, I guess, sadness over Donald Trump. How weird do you have to be to gather together? What kind of cult are you a part of when you gather together in a city and just look up at the sky and scream at it because you don't like the president? Yeah, you people are weird. Anyway, back to the president and the Republican reaction. According to a Politico poll that was published on Thursday morning, 82% of people who supported Donald Trump in the election said they would support him once again if the election were held today. Now, on the flip side, for Democrats, only 78% of Democrats said they would support Hillary again if given the opportunity to vote for her. Only 7% of Trump supporters and 8% of Clinton voters said they would vote for an entirely different candidate if they could complete their 2016 ballot once again, which means Donald Trump would probably beat Hillary once again this year. And this is after Donald Trump has endured a beating from the national media and talking heads. Let's think about this. Trump, according to different polls, remains very unpopular. However, you can go back and do some research and see that there is a silent group of Trump supporters who refuse to say anything nice about Trump in public or even to pollsters out of fear of retribution. Basically, if you're a Trump supporter and you post that on Facebook, then you kind of get beaten up on social media about it. People don't like you. We've talked about polls that have been done after the election where Clinton supporters hated Trump supporters and wanted to end friendships over it, whereas Trump supporters, yeah, they probably got annoyed at Clinton supporters, but they didn't want to end relationships and friendships over their support of Hillary Clinton. Democrats still very upset, very touchy about the whole election of Donald Trump. Democrats still haven't figured out, well, maybe some have, but as a majority still seemingly haven't figured out that Donald Trump is president right now because of, racial politics, class politics, and also because Hillary Clinton was just an absolute awful candidate. She couldn't connect to people. Even the DNC even rigged the election to get her the nomination, and she still couldn't beat Donald Trump when every poll had it that she would. Hillary was a terrible, terrible candidate, and I think it's hilarious that about 82% of Republicans would come out today and say they would vote for Donald Trump again. I actually think that number is a lot higher because it's easy for Republicans who are upset with Trump now to say, oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't vote for Trump today. If the election were held between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump today, I can pretty much tell you Donald Trump would get the support of probably about 99% of the Republicans. Why? Because they didn't want Hillary as president. The thing that Donald Trump had going for him, the best thing he had going for him in his run for the presidency, was Hillary Clinton as his opponent. No, there aren't a lot of regrets out there for Donald Trump being elected over Hillary Clinton. I do think there are probably some regrets from Republicans about who they elected in the primary, either one of the other conservative candidates versus Donald Trump. But overall, when you compare Donald Trump to Hillary Clinton, I can say this, I have no regrets at all for voting for Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton. I would do it again. I'll do it again next week, and after that, the nation, in my opinion, dodged a huge, huge disaster when they elected Donald Trump and not Hillary Clinton. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk, 95.1 FM, 790 AM KFYO. We'll catch you after the weekend.